Nnamdi Kanu's Ipob reveal how the Guns ESN members' use come about and list 4 things they cannot do. The ESN is an Nnamdi Kanu initiative who is leader of Ipob, a secessionist group that has been fighting for Biafra Republic since time immemorial. The federal government, who declared the group a terrorist group some years ago, is keeping a close eye on them in a bid to prevent them from forcefully registering their demands for a republic. The secessionist group that was accused by the Department of State Services (DSS) for allegedly plotting to attack banks so as to raise funds to get arms has spoken up and revealed their major source of their guns and other arms. According to Ipob, the group produces guns and arms ESM members use locally and has never purchased any guns or arms elsewhere. I mean, that is good. Some might say it's a bit tactless or, not safe to reveal information like this. But then again, you can't underestimate somebody like Nnamdi Kanu. He knows information that we do not. First of all, maybe that's why they're so threatened of him. And second of all, he's not tactless. Like, understanding that this country, there's a dynamic and there's a game to how it works, and it is very abnormal. He understands that the abnormal should not run. So again, him revealing these kind of things, you might say it's a bit dangerous. But again, it's more likely that he knows what he's doing. Well, this was contained in a statement released by the Media and Publicity Secretary of the group, Emma Powerful, as reported by Punch newspapers online. According to him, Ipob is a group not looking for money to buy arms, but they produced it locally in Nigeria, calling the allegation as a poor spirit and a wicked propaganda to tarnish the image of Ipob and ESN, who are known globally as peaceful and loving people. He also stated that Ipob and ESN are not criminals, and that they never had the intention to storm any bank with the mind to steal and have money to buy arms. He also revealed that Ipob and ESN cannot look for money to buy arms, they cannot attack people to collect money from them, and they cannot kidnap anybody for ransom. They cannot inflict pains on those they are fighting for their freedom. He advised DSS to look for something else to say and stop the blackmail so as not to put the reputation of Ipob and ESN globally in jeopardy. That is true, but then again, I think they're used to this. I mean, to be honest, they better pay Emma Powerful, for all the work that he's been doing, because at least like 10 times a week he's always coming out to debunk rumors, and of course it's very obvious that they're trying to set or sort of tarnish. I mean, the government in this case is trying to tarnish the view of Ipob, and as they've said, he advised DSS to look for something else to say and not put blackmail, and to stop the blackmail so as not to put reputation of Ipob and ESN globally in jeopardy. Well said, but I'm a powerful. That guy has been on the case to debunk a lot of rumors. If anything, it's a lot of work. As someone says, story: they kill police, collect arms, and overrun police station, pack all their arms, and threaten oil workers to pay levies, attack bandits to pay ESN salary every month. It's just like, okay, how do you know this? It's like creative writing at its best. You're just making up and imagining things at this point. Somebody says, butterflies thinking they are birds. Always these people lie to heart that they can produce weapons. Even during Biafra War, they said similar lies that produce weapons and why people wage the war. But then obviously, you're talking about how many years ago? Like what? Almost, 50 years ago. Like, listen, okay? They're very much different now. Techniques of fighting are very much different. And what if they're making their own weapons and arms? I think that's even more dangerous. I think that's even more. It would even cause more concern for the government and be like, what? Someone says, I thought they are a harmless group. Are they simply a terrorist? What do you mean? They're literally getting attacked. They have to defend themselves. And the reason why they even started this in the first place, well, from what we know, is that at the time in the southeast, the Fulani herdsmen were literally terrorizing the people. So and the police were not even stepping in. They didn't step in. They didn't say anything. They didn't do their jobs. And so the people it's just they were in an awkward situation where they couldn't take powers into their hands because again they'd be framed for it. So they brought up their own security network, and even prior to that, there's a Motekun, which is a whole security outfit that's in the southwest. So why can't they do theirs as well? Does Amotekun go through all this that ESN is going through? Absolutely not. Someone says the FG has said anything that we need should be produced locally. Exactly. And they produce their arms and ammunition locally. What is the robbing of bank there? Again, you're saying allegedly, you're saying things that are alleged, and you haven't proved it. So it's like, what do you want us to do about it? You're saying they did this, they did that, they went to attack, they went to attack police stations and took arms. No one cares. No one, because it's not, you can't prove it. And again, another way in which they're so desperate to sort of tarnish the image of Ipob and ESN, and to even show that they're threatened, is that in the southeast, I don't even know what I don't know what state it is, but there's a security network called Ibubiagu Security Network, which is basically the same as ESN when in a shortened form. And of course, that is trying to cause confusion, because again, you are telling me that of all names, even if you wanted to make a whole new security outfit in the southeast, it had to be ESN. You see, it's like, they know what they're doing. They absolutely know what they're doing. Someone says, story time. And in reply, someone says, then do your worst. Okay, it's not a fight. Somebody says, Ipob is #1 terrorist group. So why do you think so? You can't just make statements like that. And I think that, fine, we have freedom of speech, we're online, we sort of get the confidence to talk where we want to, but you can't just make statements like that, full stop, blank, and then everyone just has to move on with it and be like, you know what, that's right. It's not that. Someone says, Nnamdi Kanu and his ESN Ipob miscreants get their weapons through ambush the police, kill them, and steal their guns. Why is it? It's like you people even know more of the operations than the ESN themselves. Do you guys want to go and expose them for yourself or go and fight? I don't understand. Everyone's literally saying, "Oh, this is how." Are you in the ESN? That's the thing. Are you there? I mean, ordinary vigilante group, you're not joining. So I don't understand how all of a sudden you're a professional in understanding how ESN works. How do you know? Please. And again, it's like, just think holistically and understand the history and context of the relationship between Biafra and Nigeria. Okay? Like, we know that when they are talking to you, it's plain language, but they're communicating differently to each other. Put what you think about this in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.